It's that time, folks. It's time for your board game dessert. It's time for Game Pie. Game Pie, of course, is when Mandi and I serve up a selection of games based on our excellent taste and our whims, because we're so whimsical and we don't like ranking things, but we love tasty, tasty goods. So, what's better than a pie? And we put whatever we want in it. There you go. And the pie of the day today is games that give you a visceral reaction, good or bad. Mandi, clearly, tell me what is this pie we're serving up?
Okay, Elle, I was in a mood, okay? And I was just like, ah, oh, that's a good idea for a game pie. You know, there are just some games where you're just like, that game was so good. I just can't stop thinking about it. And then others, that game was not my favorite. I'm so mad or sad or whatever because it did XYZ and you can't stop talking about it. Either way, you're giving it some attention more than you would your average game. So I thought this would be fun. So I'm going to start with one that I've talked about a couple times before.
Oh, yeah. I'm not surprised to see this here.
I am traumatized with this game. And the fact that Suzanne loves this game is shocking to me. Again, I'm not saying it's a bad game. It just did things to me. And that is automobiles. Oh, my gosh. This game, it's one of those games where it's like, I think it depends on the player count, but I can't stop talking about it to this day because I could literally see where I would never be able to win. Like, it was like, oh, I see that I'm not going to win this game, and I have to sit here and stick it out for another 2 or 3 rounds. Thank you for that. May to make me feel bad about myself. Now, a lot of people love it. It just makes me, it like brings back some memories that I don't know if I could ever play this game again, and that's automobiles.
Yeah, I'm not surprised to see that. I do love this game, and, different strokes, different folks. But yeah,
Sure.
I am, I won't even show it to you. I'm scared to say the word automobiles in front of you, Mandi. All right, first up for me is a game called Passtally. Passtally is a tile laying game with these beautiful graphic design where you have bright, colorful lines weaving through these gem-shaped tiles, or a great little oblong hexagon shape. And you're placing the tiles, trying to connect ends and get long paths of them as you follow your colored tracks through. One twist is you can overlay tiles over other tiles to make new connections or break existing connections and that kind of thing. It is a gorgeous game. It is pretty simple to teach and learn, and it breaks my brain and it infuriates me. It's such a delightful, and that's not a knock on the game. That's a knock on my sad brain because I love Passtally. It's such a clever game in so many ways, but I do get stressed out when it comes to the table. Like, I feel stress building up as soon as I'm like, oh, yeah, you guys want to try this? It's so pretty. Let's try Passtally. I'm like, okay, great. Let's do this. Do we have Advil? I better take one in anticipation, because it burns my brain. It breaks it so badly. The way the paths work, the way the overlay works, things like that. I can really only play it at a super casual level, because otherwise it's a lot. But it is a gorgeous game. I do like it, and that is Passtally.
Yeah, I could see that. I haven't played that one for a long time, but I could see that fight for sure. The next game on my list of games that give you a visceral reaction, I mean, I guess I could say strong reaction, but no, I like visceral much better for this, is Fromage. And this is a good one. This is a good one. It's one of those games where I was like, okay, it's gonna be another one of these. I can't stop playing this game. I'm like, it's so good. It's so simple. It's so straightforward, but it's not simple. And you have limited actions and you're trying to do all the things. And oh my gosh, the game's over. I think I've played this game so many times, like since I've had it. I've taught it to people. I'm like, no, I don't even need to play. I'll just like hang out. And I'm just like, it's so good. You have to try it. That is literally how I sound, by the way, when I'm trying to encourage people to try it. So that is Fromage, and I'm really liking the little lazy Susan thing going on. So
I really love Fromage too. I don't know if I feel as strongly about it as you do, but it's a great game.
I like it.
Next slice up for me is Metro X. Metro X is a roll and write style game, which of course I love, but this is card driven. You flip over cards. And the reason why I picked this is I've played Metro X. I mean, it's 8 years old now. I don't know how many, like it's not a brand new game. I've played it dozens upon dozens of times with dozens upon dozens of people because I've used to bring it to conventions with me all the time. And it plays basically any number of players you have. It's such a brilliant game that even now, years later, dozens, hundreds of plays later, every time I'm playing it, there is a moment or many during the game where I'm like, this game is so brilliant. Oh my gosh, how is this game so good? It's that good. It's like,
Yeah.
it's so dead simple. Flip over a card, write in a number. Like that's all it is. Connect these paths. It's a genius game. I own everything I can possibly own for it, all the different maps and things like that. It's dang good. And any game that makes you feel that way years or even dozens of plays later gives you the shivers all then, yeah, it's that good. So Metro X.
There you go. Another one that you feel in your guts. It's so good. And I agree. I have a lot of that too. Then third game on my list is Ostia. Just cut right to it. And Ostia is one like I love this game. It is so good. And just the vibe, the feeling I get, when you're just confident I'm teaching it. I'm like, yeah, I know the rules. I'm like, oh, you want to play a game? Let me show you Ostia. Hey-yo. And just makes me feel so good to teach it, to talk about it. And I think at this point, I know 3 or 4 people are like, Mandi, I'm literally on a waiting list because it's sold out everywhere. I loved it. So I am passing this joy on to others. So Ostia for me, very strong.
You help pass it on to me because I passed on the Kickstarter because it's a little expensive.
Yes,
and then you were talking it up. I'm like, fine. And then I teach it every chance I can get.
Right.
And it's wonderful to see other people light up as they play it and realize how great of a game it is.
Absolutely.
And swing in the other direction. I mean, as you all know, I love roll and write games, and I get every single one that I can manage to get my hands on. And most of the time, that is nice, good, or great, like with Metro X. Sometimes it's inevitable you get a stinker. Kingsburg, the dice game. I haven't wanted to set a game on fire that much in a lot. Like, it's inoffensive. Like, the only other games I feel this way are ones that are like offensive, right?
Yeah.
But like Kingsburg, there's nothing. Like, it's just Kingsburg, the dice game. It's
Sure.
a roll and write version. I wanted to like it. Oh my gosh, it's a terrible game. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. I try to be measured or whatever. I don't know what they were thinking. I think the BGG rating reflects that. It feels underdeveloped. It feels pointless. It's not fun. It's not interesting. Kingsburg deserves a better dice game. Roll and write, people deserve to get some value out of the money they spend on a game than something that they infuriates them on every level that you could have with such a simple board game, from the rules to the play to the questions to the boredom. Yeah, I don't like Kingsburg the dice game, and it makes me angry.
Yeah, I remember you talking about this one, and I've heard others mention it. And the fact that you're saying that, because we try to, keep it at a certain level. And I mean, if it's that point, yeah, it must be.
I'm sorry,
pretty rough.
No.
Well, the last pie on my list is Galaxy Trucker. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm laughing at yeah. Oh my God, I cannot imagine a game less for you.
I can't. I try, and I was like, I can't do this. Like, it's not even like I hate the game. It just causes me to be so stressed and so worked up and so anxious. I just have no, I strongly dislike this game. I'm sorry. I don't know who I'm trying to fool here. And again, I know there are people who love it, and good for you. I'm glad you enjoy that. For me, I love that for you. I don't love it for me. I can't. I'm sorry. Like, just talking about it now is actually like making me sweat. And again, it's a game, right? But no one should ever feel this way when playing a game. It's too much, okay? So timed elements, it's not for me. So Galaxy Trucker is just one that just gives me a reaction. It's like instant cold sweats. I can't do it.
Fair. And I understand that because it does have real time tile grabbing, ship building, and then you go through this gauntlet, and then what you worked so hard to build gets destroyed.
Right.
And that's a lot of feel bads for certain types of players. For the record, I love Galaxy Trucker.
I know you do.
There you go. There's always, there's a game for everybody.
Absolutely.
There's somebody for every game except Kingsburg, the dice game. So anyway, the last slice of visceral reaction pie, we'll end on a high note here.
Yes.
Tokyo Highway.
Oh, nice.
Tokyo Highway is a pathing game, a dexterity and pathing game. It's really a pathing game, but it has a high dexterity element that turns a lot of people off from Itten games out of Japan. But if you see this game on any table a few turns in, you have to stop and look. It is so visually stunning and interesting as you're building, roads with these essentially gray popsicle sticks. You got little colorful cars, and you're stacking up, you're building ramps, you're weaving in and out, and you're trying to get all these perfect, clever overlaps and placements. And you have these moments where sometimes you accidentally knock things over, things like that. It is a stunning game for a lot of reasons. It's visually stunning. The pathing is actually quite interesting and fun. There is that stress of the dexterity. There are these moments where you do knock things and you have this, and everybody kind of has that, either moans and groans or moments of joy because, you knocked something over and they wanted you to. And it's unique. There's just not a lot of other games like that out there. And I love what they're doing. And it feels like an experience as much as it is a game. And that makes me so happy that this game exists. I love playing it. I love looking at it. I love watching other people play it. And I love that it brought something like this to life in our hobby. So Tokyo Highway.
Yes, I don't own this one. I have played it and I definitely see the appeal for sure.
I don't know if it's your game, but yeah, it's
I get it though. I get it.
Alrighty, so that was Mandi. What game pie was that?
Games that give you a visceral reaction, good or bad. You feel it in your bones, in your guts, those feelings.
In your guts. Games you feel in your guts. Oh, that we should, so thank you for that, Mandi. Of course, we want to know what games make you feel them in the gut. What are your gut games? You can let us know. You can always drop your thoughts. I love people are doing this a little more and more, it feels like, in our Board Game Geek threads. That's Guild 4131 on BoardGameGeek.com, and we'll create an episode post. Feel free to chime in there with games that make you feel great or make you feel bad. Share and let me know. I love seeing those. Or if you want to do it privately, you're always welcome to email us at saltandsassgames@gmail.com.
Yes,
or
you can. Yeah,
they can let us know on social. Sorry, Mandi.
That's okay. I was waiting. I'm waiting for my prompt. Yes, you can find us on the socials. You might be watching us here right now on the YouTube, but we also do a lot of our live streaming on the Twitch, and you can find us there at Salt and Sass Games. So Salt and Sass Games. You can find us also on Blue Sky, and we got a little professional there. So at Salt and Sass, you can find us at Blue Sky at Salt and Sass. You can find me on Blue Sky and Instagram. I think that's about it, really, at 613Mandi. That's Mandi with an I. How about you, Suzanne?
And you can find me on Blue Sky. I'm at 425Suzanne. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Stay hydrated and play a lot of games. We'll see you next time.
Bye.